In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on March 17, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Carolina Hurricanes versus Toronto Maple Leafs. National Hockey League action on Thursday evening, and we will see the Metro Division square off with the Atlantic Division as the Carolina Hurricanes rumble with the Toronto Maple Leafs at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, Ontario. The Hurricanes blow in at 41-18 on the year, while the Maple Leafs have gone 38-22 on the season. The Carolina Hurricanes have a per-game scoring differential 1 even when playing on the road. The team is winning games by an average margin of 0.6 goals. Heading into their game with the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Hurricanes have a 4-1 record over their past 5 contests. In these games, they have scored 13 goals, accounting for 59% of the overall scoring. Toronto will play without its leading goal scorer Austin Matthews, who continues to serve a 2-game suspension for cross-checking and will not play until Saturday. The Maple Leafs are struggling to keep the puck out of their own net, allowing an average of 3 goals per game. Heading into this matchup, the Carolina Hurricanes have won 4 out of their past 5 contests. Over their stretch, they have been playing outstanding defense. Even though the Hurricanes have scored just 13 goals over their last 5 games, this still accounts for 60% of the combined scoring. If Mrazek goes for Toronto, I like Carolina because Mrazek's been terrible and a far cry from the goaltender that played well for this same Carolina team last season. Look for Carolina to continue their hot play, so the Carolina Hurricanes money line is our full game side pick. The Maple Leafs had been struggling in the crease until their last game, and that is due to their rookie goal, who pitched a shutout. I don't expect him to have the same success, but the Canes will not go crazy either. The Leafs have a good offense, but they will be without Matthews in this one, and Frederik Andersen has a solid 213 goals against average on the road. Carolina has allowed just 2.6 goals per game on the road, while the Leafs have allowed just 2.7 goals per game at home. We also note that Carolina's last 10 games have averaged just 4.7 goals per game. Lastly, the under is 4-0-1 in Carolina's last 5 versus a team with a winning record. This one to fall short of the number, so under the projected total is our full game total pick. Pittsburgh Penguins versus St. Louis Blues. This Thursday, the Pittsburgh Penguins will travel to St. Louis to take on the St. Louis Blues. This game will take place inside the Enterprise Center. The Penguins won the last matchup between these two teams 5-3. The Penguins are coming into this game after falling to the red-hot Nashville Predators 4-1. They couldn't stop the Predators when they had the puck in the offensive end and struggled to put the puck on the net when they were on offense. The St. Louis Blues will be entering this game after losing to the Winnipeg Jets 4-3. They couldn't get anything going on the defensive side of the ice in this game. They will need their goalie to play better as well. Heading into this game, both the Blues and Penguins are in the middle of offensive slumps. Even when playing at home, the St. Louis Blues is winning games by an average margin of 0.31 goals. As the St. Louis Blues get set to take on the Penguins, they have a below .500 record over their past 5 games, going 2-3. During this stretch, they have scored 19 goals, accounting for 53% of the scoring in these contests. If the Blues hope to break out of their slump, they need to pick up their offensive play. During this stretch, they have outscored their average of 2.76 goals just 2 times. Luckily, they will be taking on a Penguins team that is also struggling to find the net. The Pittsburgh Penguins are playing the better hockey over the last couple of weeks. They've proven they can win on the road, and they're probably the better team overall. However, we're getting the St. Louis Blues, a wonderful home team, with a cheap price. The Blues have lost just 6 home games since November 18th. Look for the Blues to take care of business at home, so the St. Louis Blues money line is our full game side pick. In Pittsburgh's 61 games, the over has hit in over half of their games, going 30-30-1. So far, the team has been less likely to go over the betting line when playing on the road, going just 12-17-1. On the season, 56% of Pittsburgh's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 55% of the scoring coming from the Penguins in St. Louis' 59 games. The over has hit in over half of their games, going 29 to 29 to 1. So far, taking the over when the Blues are playing at home has been a good bet with an over-under record of 15 to 14 to 1. On the season, 56% of St. Louis' games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 56% of the scoring coming from the Blues. Both teams are scoring the puck well right now, and this will be an entertaining, high-scoring game. The Pittsburgh Penguins won't have as much success as the Blues on the offensive end. St. Louis is averaging 3.2 goals per game and is taking the 16th most shots per game in the league. They will have plenty of opportunities to score in this game and will find the back of the net multiple times. They have played better at home this season, and that will show in this game. The Penguins will struggle on the defensive end but have scored 3.5 goals per game this regular season. The Penguins are generating the 7th most shots per game in the NHL. Both teams will have enough opportunities to put the puck in the back of the net in this game. Look for both teams to break out of recent scoring slumps. So over the projected total is our full game total pick. Buffalo Sabres versus Edmonton Oilers. The Buffalo Sabres face the Edmonton Oilers with both teams heading in opposite directions this season. The Sabres have only won 20 of their 60 games but have won back-to-back games, while the Oilers have won 33 of their 60 games, including 3 games in a row. The Sabres are hoping to climb out of the bottom of the Atlantic Division, while the Oilers look to make up ground in the Pacific Division, and the upcoming game should be a good one as a result. The Sabres rank 27th in goals against per game and 30th in shots against per game. The Oilers rank 9th in goals per game and 10th in shots per game. Connor McDavid leads the Oilers with 85 points. McDavid is first in points and tied for third in assists in the league. Leon Draisaitl is third in points and tied for second in goals in the league. The Oilers have been playing great recently and look to overwhelm the Sabres on both ends of the ice. Edmonton's high-powered defense will have an easy time scoring on Buffalo, so the Edmonton Oilers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams have been led by their offenses, and the upcoming game should reflect that with both forward units stepping up and finding the back of the net throughout the game. The Sabres look to build off a 5-goal game and create plenty of scoring chances with Tage Thompson, Jeff Skinner, and the rest of the forward unit establishing a strong offensive zone presence and finding open shots with great puck movement to pick apart an Oilers defense that is allowing 3.2 goals per game. The Oilers, who have scored 15 goals in the last 3 games, should run up the score against a Sabres defense that is allowing 3.52 goals per game with Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, Zach Hyman, and the rest of the forward unit crashing the net on the odd man rush and creating open shots with great puck movement in the offensive zone, while Evan Bouchard and Darnell Nurse pick apart the Sabres' defense from the point. Defense and goaltending have been terrible for the Sabres. They rank 27th in goals against per game and 30th in shots against per game. Edmonton scored 3 goals or more in 7 out of the last 10 games. They rank 9th in goals per game and 10th in shots per game. Connor McDavid leads the Oilers with 85 points. McDavid is first in points and tied for third in assists in the league. Leon Draisaitl is third in points and tied for second in goals in the league. Buffalo will not be able to stop Edmonton's high-powered offense, and the over will hit. Plus, both defenses have been suspect to say the least, and both teams have found themselves in a lot of higher-scoring games as of late. So over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.